We'll tell you where it is and what makes it so special.
Hey there, everybody. Good morning. I'm Melvin Robert. Coming up, comedian Bill Bellamy's in the house. We look forward to that conversation. We'll see you in just a little bit.
All right, good morning, everybody, on this Tuesday. Okay, I thought it was Monday still, so I'm one day ahead of myself. Yeah, that I wanted to do it again.
Exactly.
This is Tuesday. Wednesday will be the coldest day of the week. Quite a bit of a drop-off in some areas. You can see partly cloudy conditions, but the clouds not bothering anything. It's mostly sunny out there at LAX. 74 for the beaches. Downtown, 78. 86 degrees in the San Fernando Valley. High Desert, 81. Inland Empire, 89. And Orange County Inland, up to 79 degrees. Frank, back to you.
Police are investigating a break-in at a Metro PCS store in Winnetka this morning. A burglar alarm was tripped shortly before 6 a.m. at the location at Satakoy Street and Winnetka Avenue. Investigators say the suspects broke into a neighboring boba shop and accessed the phone store through the ceiling. They're assessing what, if anything, was taken. Boxes of phones and electronics were seen being inventoried by the officers.
The CHP is investigating a fiery crash in the San Fernando Valley. Sky 5 was over the scene this morning in Encino. The CHP says 3 cars crashed on the westbound 101 at White Oak around 6 a.m. One caught fire. It's unclear if anyone in 3 cars was hurt, but the cause of the crash is unknown.
A terminal at LAX is shutting down as preparations get underway to demolish it and build a replacement. This means lots of changes for travelers starting today. KTLA's Jennifer McGraw live at LAX with the details. Jennifer, good morning.
And here at LAX, they're making these changes in preparation for the 2028 Olympics. So it's off to the finish line to get these improvements finished, but it's also going to cost some customers some confusion. Now take a look. This is going to be the renovations here at Terminal 5. Terminal 5 shut down yesterday, and Terminal 1 and 2, and ultimately a terminal down by Tom Bradley, will be open for passengers to fly out of. There could be some confusion and some congestion. This will affect American Airlines. Spirit Airlines will now operate out of the opposite side of the airport and with other airlines. To help with the overflow, LAX even built a makeshift satellite concourse south near Tom Bradley. Until the new Terminal 5 opens, check-in and ticketing activities will have the following changes. Today, they'll be operating out of Terminal 1. Starting tomorrow, Spirit Airlines will be operating out of Terminal 2. And on October 28th, they'll see American Airlines operating out of that zone. Now, of course, as we spoke with people who were showing up today, there was some confusion. Should they be going to 5, 1, or 3?
A little bit confusing, in addition to already having to board a plane.
I got an email yesterday morning, literally the day before, without any reference to Terminal 5 at all, and the gates over there was very strange. And unfortunately, the JetBlue people on the other end of the phone didn't know any more than we did, so it was confusing for everybody, and they were frustrated trying to help us. So, but as I said, things kind of got straightened out today. I think a little better planning would have been helpful, though.
Hopefully it's quicker process and easier for everybody, smooth sailing.
Of course, there will be a few hiccups and growing pains as they figure out the system. That Terminal 5 will be shut down for 2 or so plus years, and other terminals will now be routing passengers to their flights. That's the very latest. We're here at LAX. Back to you in Hollywood.
Jennifer, thank you. A candidate for the LA City Council is facing a big fine over an ethics violation. Jose Ugarte is the deputy chief of staff for Councilman Curran Price. He's hoping to replace him on the council, but Ugarte has agreed to pay a $17,500 fine for repeatedly failing to disclose outside income he made from his lobbying and consulting firm while working as a council staffer. Councilman Curran Price is facing his own legal troubles. He was indicted on 10 counts of grand theft by embezzlement after his wife's consulting firm was paid more than $150,000 from developers before Price voted to approve the projects.
The World Series for our Dodgers starts on Friday.
Standing in their way from a second straight World Series title are the Toronto Blue Jays, who punched their ticket to the Fall Classic last night. KTLA's Eric Spillman is live in Burbank with more on this year's World Series. We're on the Donut Shop tour, Eric.
We'll get to that in just a second. First of all, Samantha and Frank, I am fortunate enough to be traveling with the Dodgers, not with them, but to Toronto for the World Series. And believe it or not, we're actually hearing from KTLA Morning News viewers in Toronto. Yes, we have viewers in Toronto who are emailing me with help on travel plans and which airlines I should take. Somebody recommended I take airlines like WestJet or Porter Air, two airlines I've never heard of that fly from LAX to Toronto. So thank you for that information. All right, let's talk about this donut shop here. We're at Donut Prince in Burbank. And they do have Dodger donuts, but they are really selling out. This is the third tray that they've had to make so far today. There's a lot of anticipation, a lot of excitement as the Dodgers return to the World Series for the second year in a row.
The Toronto Blue Jays, the payoff. And for the first time in 32 years, the Blue Jays have won the pennant.
Yep, the Blue Jays managed to beat Seattle in Game 7 of the American League Championship Series last night. George Springer, the huge home run that changed the whole game. He blasted a 3-run shot in the 7th inning. That was enough for Toronto to take the lead, and then they held on to it to win 4-3. Blue Jays get the clubhouse champagne celebration. It'll be their first World Series since 1993. This is a team that could give the Dodgers a run for their money. First baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr. was the MVP of the series. He's been hot in the postseason. He's been batting .442 with 6 home runs. And Springer, although he's 36 years old, is also a power hitter with 32 home runs this season. Dodger fans will remember he was on the 2017 Astros team that cheated during the World Series against the Dodgers. How could we forget? Toronto also has some excellent experienced pitchers like Kevin Gausman and Max Scherzer. Here's the Blue Jays manager after last night's game talking about the Canada versus America World Series.
How does it feel to have a whole country behind you?
Special, you know. We're the only team that gets to experience that, and we're the only team that has the following that we do, and the viewership that we do. You know, I think guys don't realize that sometimes, but from coast to coast to have, you know, this team to grasp onto is really cool.
Dodgers held a workout yesterday at Dodger Stadium. By the time the World Series starts on Friday, they will have had a full week off. We've been talking to Dodger fans here at the Donut Shop this morning.
I mean, I feel pretty good about the Dodgers, but you know, not having seen the Blue Jays play too much, yeah, it's a little scary.
Yeah, you don't know what to expect.
I don't know what to expect. I mean, Canada versus U.S., Drake versus
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, Kendrick. I mean,
there's a lot of issues.
Awesome. Should be awesome.
All right, here's the World Series schedule. Games 1 and 2 are Friday and Saturday in Toronto. Games 3 and 4 are Monday and Tuesday of next week at Dodger Stadium. Game 5 also will be at Dodger Stadium if necessary. And if the series goes longer, Games 6 and 7 back in Toronto on Halloween and then on November 1st. All right, a little bit about this donut shop here. It's famous because it has this slogan on the outside. Don't get a divorce, get a donut. Excellent advice. It comes from the owners here, a gentleman by the name of Vanna. I hope I pronounced that right. And his wife, Lily. Lily, come on out here. Come out here. Now, you guys have owned this shop for 15 years. You've been married for 15 years. What is the secret to marriage, do you think?
Secret?
Eating a donut?
Eat a donut, don't get a divorce.
Does it work?
It's good, yes.
That's why it costs a lot.
Who
Who
came up with this idea, this slogan?
John Lopez.
Okay. Well, it's a good one. It gets a lot of attention.
Yes.
I think I need a dozen donuts.
Yes, for sure. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Good to talk to you.
Yes.
All right, you need to make some more Dodger donuts. They're selling.
Yes, I make it more right now.
Okay,
Yes.
excellent. Thanks for talking to us. Appreciate it. All right, we'll send it back to... Oh, more Dodger fans. Come on. Let's go Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers. You guys are great. We didn't even practice that.
Oh,
That was
nice.
excellent. Good job.
Very nice.
You know, I do have to say how
Mother-daughter?
Yes.
Mother-daughter?
Wonderful. Yes.
Excellent. You guys are fantastic.
Thank you. You're fantastic.
Well, thank you.
She's right. She's right.
Excellent. Dodgers rock.
I know, right? We're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
Yes, we are.
I know.
Hey,
Thanks,
Eric.
guys.
Thank you.
Eric,
Yes.
Had I known that advice
Yes.
years ago.
Oh.
Yes. I know. I know.
The buy a donut.
Could have saved you a
don't
lot
get
of money,
divorce.
man.
Yeah.
Had I known that years
Could
ago.
have saved you a lot of money.
Yeah.
I was going to
Yeah.
say how typically polite of the
shoulda eaten-
Canadians to
if you had
offer
just
Eric
eaten.
help to get
Yeah.
back to their country to watch a
Yes.
game.
Nice people. Very nice people.
And Eric, I just looked up
yes,
Porter
Chris
Air
Key.
because I've never seen
Go ahead.
Porter Air before. No middle seats. So I would fly Porter Air if that's an option.
Right. Little tiny planes, but no middle seats, huh?
That's right. No middle seats. You got to like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Eric
guess
did have
so.
one
All
more
right,
word
yeah,
of
we're
advice to
investigating
Christy,
all the
I think.
options.
But we're just, I don't know. He started
Oh.
to say, and then we cut him off again.
It was a mess.
It's
the 10 o'clock hour.
The delay is rough. We do want your Dodger spirit on our air. Email us, KTLAmorningnews@KTLA.com. You, your family, your furry friends, and your finest Dodgers blue. Maybe you'll be on the newscast. You can also scan the QR code on your screen to enter those pictures. We can't wait to see them. All right, Mark.
Okay, mic's on, all set to go, and we're looking at mostly clearing skies right now. A little bit of cloud, fog, and haze in some areas this morning. Temperature's nice, but a big cool down for tomorrow, 76 down to 68 degrees. Friday, warming back up to 78 and holding in the low 70s for the weekend. Beautiful weekend in store once again. We've been just banging out these beautiful weekends all the way across.